What up, YouTube? It's me, how's it going? Yet another edition of my life. So, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but it's another wheelchair rant because a couple of nights ago, I went in to plug in my chair and something really weird happened. So there's two parts to the charger. The thing that goes plugs into the chair, and then I think it's the power supply that gets plugged into the back of it. But yeah, it was really freaking weird that so I didn't realize that the back of it wasn't plugged in, and so I plugged it in, and it still said it was freaking charging. And good thing I noticed before I went to bed that that I got out of before I got out of my chair, that the back of the charger wasn't plugged in. That was really wild that it said that it was plugged in. And yeah, it's just hard to believe that, although, like I said in my last wheelchair rant, I'm not sure how long these batteries are gonna last, but I do have an appointment on Monday to get the main the main component that controls the chair changed on Monday, which Lord knows I can't wait for that, because, well, it's just weird that how fast the chair will drain. If I say I forgot something in my apartment and I go over there to grab it, like a drink or something, or if I go over there to grab a drink out of my fridge, it will, in like 2, maybe 3 trips from the main living room to my fridge in my apartment, it drops like from completely full to like 80%, which is weird depending on how many times I go over to my apartment from the living room, or or vice versa. It's just really freaking weird that, like I said, the chair will charge without the main power supply plugged into the back, which is like one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced, because you would think it wouldn't charge when the main power supply wasn't plugged in. It's just like, what in the world, man? Let's just say I'm really looking forward to the day I can get a new chair. The minute I can get a new chair, I am going to drop the name of the company in my wheelchair rant. I can't do that now, but I can do that in the next let's see. I think it's November 8th of next year where I can get where I can start to build my new chair or even look into building a new chair, which that's pretty freaking cool because November 8th of hey mom, what year was the little dude born? What? No, not Idris, Joe. So, November 8th of 92 is the day my little brother was born. That was, well, I was like a year old, maybe just getting ready to get to be 2 years old in less than a month. But I don't remember, but because like I said, I was a year old. But I know that it was one of the happiest days of my mom and my dad's lives. And seeing them happy just made me really happy. I There is one thing I want to say, but I won't say it. But if you can tell by the inflection in my voice, what I want to say is one of the funniest things I've ever heard. But I know darn well I can't say it. I know my mom knows what I'm talking about. That's so funny. Let's just say it involves my little brother the minute he was born. But I can't really say what it was. I wish I could. But I can't. I truly can't. Because I'm not getting my video taken down. Just for one of the funniest things I've ever heard about my little brother. Oh Lord, that was funny. Even now, that's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. 32 years later, and that's still one of the funniest darn things well, I heard it like 10, 15 years ago, but I digress. It was still one of the funniest daggum things I ever heard. But yeah, the reason I'm smiling is because it's just the memory of it that makes me, every time I think about what my dad said when the moment my little brother was born, it just makes me laugh and it makes me smile just thinking about the experience my mom had to have. Oh Lord, I wish I could say what it was, but I really can't. Oh my God, that's so freaking funny. I'm your host, Isaac Brummett. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. I know I sure as shit will.